What's up, family? This is your girl Stephanie, aka ED Nihastu Sapapa. Currently here, just we gonna unbox a couple decks here. Um, this is really cute. Okay, so I'm actually gonna switch the lighting because this is not conducive as it is. So I just turned the light off because I like the vibe of the colors, but this is not going to work. So give me a minute. Okay, so that's better. So we have this Archangel Michael deck that we're going to open and unbox. And then we have this tarot deck. Can't really see it, but it's a pink tarot deck. It's a Rider-Waite tarot deck, pink and white by Dark Forest. So it's really cool. And look at that. So we open it up. Let's switch the lighting for a little bit. Maybe the pink isn't coming through because the lights that I got going on is like a pink and blue. So we're going to switch that. Boy, busy boy. Let's see here. Okay. We'll do that. We'll turn it down. It's quite bright. So here's the Rider-Waite deck. You can see it better. So it's the Rider-Waite tarot deck, pink and white. And then we open it up, like she's excited. We open it up, and then we have the deck that is in this really dope ass pouch. So we have this. I love this pouch. Oh my gosh, I love this pouch. Here's the deck. We'll get that open later. And then it came with some crystals that also has its own little pouch, similar to the one that the cards were in. So here are the crystals that came with the deck. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving the energy. Of course, this is a clear quartz here. This is probably an amethyst. I didn't really look into see which are the individual stones, but I'm sure this black one, the black ones are always for protection. I'm sure this is probably rose quartz. Like I said, amethyst. I don't know what this one is, but I really like it. This is giving me that rose gold feel, and I'm really into rose gold these days. We got a nice little green type of stone, which heart chakra, give me heart chakra vibes, okay? And this kind of gives me a smoky quartz vibe. I don't know, but she's into it. She's all the way into it. So we're going to lay these stones out. Let's go ahead and take the cards out of the boxes. So we have the guidebook for the deck here. It was always in my face all the time, even with 20/20 vision. See you live in my face. 20/20 vision. See you live. Crazy. Trying to open this This is like the hardest part, just trying to get underneath this. You hear the Mariah Carey notes? He hitting? Yes, I said he. Okay, so we got a little breakthrough here. I'm liking it. I'm liking. Vibing with the purples and the golds. Crown chakra, all chakra vibes. All right, so we're gonna get that in these dope ass little bags out of the way. We'll turn the music back down a bit. So before we get into anything else, I do want to say that, a couple messages came to me when I had started the music. Forgot to get these cards out of the box. I was, and it's funny as I think about it, one of the songs that came on, the first song that came on was Baby Powder. And don't these pink cards give you Baby Powder vibes anyway? But anyway, it was Baby Powder. And, what I was feeling from that is like, for one, the song is about, maybe there's someone in your life deceiving you, acting as though they are really about that life, like they're really about you, like they really want to do the right thing, but they can't. Honestly, I feel like they're really not about that life. I feel like they may be the type of people who just cannot have peace in their life. Like they don't feel right. Things don't feel right in their life unless there's some sort of chaos, because that's all they know. That's what they're used to. And they show signs that they're healing, that they're trying to do better and be more considerate and compassionate. But within that same breath, within that same day, within that same hour or whatever, they do something that goes back to their old ways. You know what I'm saying? So for me, the message is like, take it with a grain of salt. Don't allow it to trigger you. Just be tenacious. You know what I'm saying? They do petty shit. Just overlook it and see who lasts the longest. So I'm just looking at this card. I don't know if you heard, I was shuffling this deck and this was just kind of on the top here. It says you've created this situation and you have the power to change it. Maybe you gave this person grace for so long, and at the end of the day, you created that monster because you never held them accountable. You never, drew lines in the sand. You never really gave them boundaries. And now that there are boundaries in there, you have standards and expectations of this person. It's throwing them for a loop, But Archangel Michael is here to say that you have the power to change it. It says, and in the prayer, each of these cards have a message on the top, and then a prayer. So it says, my prayer, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. So how can you keep peace? How can you stay in a high vibration? It's to basically treat them like a child. They throw temper tantrums, ignore it. Eventually they'll tire themselves out. You know what I'm saying? So ask Archangel Michael to give you the strength to, if they do something and keep throwing something of yours out of whack on purpose, just put it back and go on about your business. It don't take that much energy, just correct it and move on. They may keep doing the same stuff, but just fix it and move on. Don't give them the energy. They're wanting you to give them energy. They're wanting you to come to them and question, like, why are you doing this? Don't give them that. They know what they're doing, you know? So don't entertain it. Remember your personal power. You know, the card on the top is focused on divine and perfect health. My prayer, God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so they support my well-being. You know, your actions of not entertaining that will support your well-being, because that's them trying to invite you into their low vibrations. And, you know, you need to stay focused on perfect health. You need to stay focused on, you know, your power in correcting the situation. You already know that you can talk to that person till they're blue in their face. They're not going to change until they're ready to change. You've probably stated things over and over to them. They know what it will take to fix it. They just don't want to. They want you to keep playing those games with them. Don't do it. Know eventually that your spirit guides, your ancestors, the archangels are working to pull you out of that situation. You know, they're working to help you distance yourself in whichever way you need. You know, your ancestors, your spirit guides, they're going to support you and support your soul and supply it with whatever it needs to thrive. Know that. Claim that. Speak that into existence. Ask your ancestors for help. Ask your ancestors for help. You know, in whatever situation it is, ask them for help. If, you know, if you talk to them and they agree that just go ahead and straighten that thing back up, whatever it is, you know, just ignore it. They're doing a little stupid shit, just ignore it. Ask them to give you the strength to do that and not be resentful about it, you know. See it as, you know, be joyful while you do it. These cards are heavy. I wonder why. Maybe the material that they're made with. It's really cool. It's kind of like a plastic feeling. They feel like they're plastic. Quite interesting. I have no decks that are made like this, so they definitely feel like they're waterproof. You know, I've wasted stuff on my cards before, and it doesn't seem as though if you waste something on them that it's going to damage them at all. You can just wipe them off. So they're quite durable. But anyway, ask them to give you the strength to just overlook it. So with that being said, we've done the unboxing and everything. So let's get back into this pink energy. Let's get this pink light back on. That loving, healing, gentle. There, it went right back to the setting that I had it on. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see what messages come out with these new beautiful cards we have with our crystals out here that came with it. So we have wish fulfillment. And if you look at this card, you can't really look at this card, huh? But it's the traditional tarot, and I'm sure you may have seen it before, but, you know, it's a guy, you know, and he's sitting, he's minding the business that pays him, you know. He has all of his accomplishment, you know, lifted up, and he's, you know, set up healthy boundaries. He's just focused on the things that, you know, matter to him. He's minding the business that pays him, you know. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords, you know, moving on to calmer water. I don't think, it doesn't matter what I do, you're not going to be able to see these cards. You're not going to be able to see the images on them because of the light. It's pink as well, so. But anyway, move on to calmer waters. Ignore the bullshit. Ignore the cries for attention. Look at them like temper tantrums, like little children's temper tantrums, you know? Exactly. The Nine of Wands just came out. I would show you, but you wouldn't be able to see it. Nine of Wands just came out. Keep setting healthy boundaries. Star card. And know that, you know, you are the star. And that your spirit guides and your ancestors are guiding you. I was just wondering why some of these cards are upside down. I don't read reversals. But your ancestors are helping you and they're guiding you. They're guiding you. Now that word. Now that word. Back that shit up. Say my name, say my name. Claim you want me, ain't the same. I'm sorry, I'm just writing the cards. It's not that many. But the star card just came out. Period. I'm gonna shuffle these again. Your wishes are coming true. Just like I was saying before. Spirit, you know, just deal with it for now because Spirit is about to move you. Like the last reading we did, we had home in there. And part of the message on home is, you know, things are going to be corrected in the home or you're about to move home. You're about to move your home somewhere else, you know. So put your, create healthy boundaries. Stop playing the victim. You know, we have the reconciliation card. It's a habit to show it, so don't pay me any mind if I pick it up and you can't see it. All right, so we have the Six of Cups, which can represent reconciliation, but it's followed by the Five of Cups, which is crying over spilled milk. It's like you may want that reconciliation, but you have to realize that, I feel like you're coming to terms with the fact that that may not be a reality. This person isn't able to overcome the toxicity that they're dealing with within. They're projecting things onto you, but that's basically how they feel about themselves. And that's a personal problem. There's nothing you can do about that. You can love them to death, but it's not going to change that. You can love them to death, but all you're doing is enabling that behavior. It's not going to force them to change and to do the work, you know, in order to overcome. Last card out is the Knight of Pentacles. You know, you've been trying for a long time, but I feel like you're coming to the awareness that, again, that there's nothing you can do and that you just got to focus on your healing. You know, Spirit is about to move and shift things for you. You've been on this journey with them for a minute, and it's about time to hop off that train. All right, so period. It's not easy. It's not easy. But bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands, which is victory. You know, Spirit is saying You will be victorious. You're going to be all right. It may be tough coming to this realization and seeing that this person just refused to change and refused to see you for who you are, refused to respect you as, as just a human being. But, it's all good. It just is what it is. So we got the Knight of Wands coming out over this, over the Nine of Pentacles, of you just focusing and minding the business that pays you. Knight of Wands is the action that one takes on to live out their spiritual guidance, or doing what they need to do on their spiritual journey. Because if you, on the Knight of Wands card, you see the pyramids in the back, so that represents, spiritual inspiration. That again, so period. Your spiritual inspiration is to focus on you and to continue to focus on your healing. This is coming out. Underneath that, we have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the King of Swords. The Six of Cups, I don't know if I said Pentacles, but it's the Six of Cups. It represents, it can represent childhood trauma, healing childhood trauma. This betrayal and feeling of not being seen, being disrespected, or whatever. It may be coming from, people that you knew in your childhood. So it could be a sibling, could be old friends, could be a lover. But it's clarified by the King of Swords. Making mind over heart decisions. Spirit is saying take your emotions out of it. That's what is going to allow you to take the spiritual action that you need to, and help you to just ignore the temper tantrums. Take your emotion out of it. The King of Swords is saying clearly. You see clearly who this person is. You see clearly, their motivations and the issues. You got to continue to break that generational curse. You can't allow that person to keep you stuck, in worrying about them. They're choosing this at the end of the day. They're choosing this. So, Nine of Wands, don't play the victim, and it's clarified by the Hangman. Don't allow this person's choices to keep you, to put you in this hangman position, to keep you stuck. The Hangman is also about surrendering, and then also seeing things from a different perspective until you reach enlightenment. And I feel, again, you've reached that enlightenment. So you're no longer going to play the victim to this person's childish antics. You're just going to take your emotions out of it, the best way that you can. Maybe we're going to get guidance with the Oracle on how to do that. But right now, we're just going to go with the cards and what I see here. And again, underneath that, we have the Five of Cups clarified by the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is also an energy of being stuck. That's why I say it may be hard. It may be really tough for you and to basically have to erase, cut your emotions off to this person, because you see glimmers of hope. Like I said, they show you glimmers of hope, but in the next second, they back to slapping you in your face. They back to disrespecting you because they feel like it's an ego thing. They may feel like, oh, if I do what I'm supposed to do and treat them how I'm supposed to treat them and respect them, they won. Why is it a competition? And at the end of the day, accept defeat. Accept that you were wrong and just do better. But, with this Four of Cups here, you can kind of see the person you know, there's a hand out trying to give this person a cup, and they're sitting here just stubborn, don't want to take it. You, again, like I said before, you can love them to death, love them, just try to give them this love, but they're refusing to take it. They're refusing to accept it. And underneath that, we have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Lovers. I was looking for a card that may represent family or whatever, and the Lovers card is that. So this could be, like I said, family, a lover, friends, you know, people that are really close to you. But this could be soulmates. But at the end of the day, Star card, you got to focus on your healing, you know. You may be trying to, you know, guide them and heal them with your love, but they're not taking it. It's a choice. They're choosing it. They're choosing this. And it's time for you to let go, you know. You got a mission, and you will be victorious. You got the Midas touch. Temperance. And Spirit is here cooking up the perfect potion for you. Like I said, Spirit is working to remove you. After that, we have the Empress card. You are the Empress. You are the Queen of Queens. This person is refusing to submit to you. They're refusing to even, they don't have to submit to you. They just have to operate in their own Empress energy. To know that this is not a competition. We're equal. And we should be able to just respect and love each other in a mature manner, in a mature way. But this person is just, you know, refusing to do that. You know? The card after the Empress card is the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is a spiritual journey that you have to take on your own. The Hermit also has a lantern with a star in it, representing the flame. And we have the Star card here. You gotta allow, you know, that star to guide you to your healing, you know, and to continue to love. Continue to have that agape love so that people's, you know, indecision doesn't make you doubt yourself. That it doesn't make you discouraged. I love these cards. That's cute. Okay, so let's get into some Archangel Michael Oracle cards and see what we get. Okay. You're on the right path. Sense of humor. Like I said, just laugh that shit off. Take your emotions out of it. You know, you just got to laugh at it at this point. And then we have admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Admit the truth. This person is choosing this, you know, and there's nothing you can do. You've tried for so long. Now it's just time for you to cut your emotions off towards that person, not towards life. And allow this situation to make you afraid to love. But, wow, bottom of the motherfucking deck says, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Period. So we're going to read the prayer on this card, and then we're going to read the prayer on all the other cards. It says, Archangel Michael, what parts, this is my prayer, this is a prayer that you should pray. Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? The business that pays you. Focus on the accomplishments that you've made and that has allowed you to evolve and elevate on your spiritual journey. Focus on that. Continue focusing on, you know, and knowing that you're not that child anymore that this person may have bullied. You're not that immature person before that this person has bullied. And underneath that is you're on the right path. You know, your spiritual path has allowed you to evolve and to mature and to, you know, embrace your strength. It says, thank you for helping me hear your answers. and giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. Okay, so the prayer for the You're on the Right Path card is, Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and fulfilling me and filling me with the courage and confidence to make healthful life changes. Let's read it again. And it's funny, we have Archangel Michael here with a child, and he's holding their hand as he's guiding them. And we do have the Six of Cups here, which has, the two children on there representing, childhood, perhaps childhood traumas or whatever. But Spirit, Archangel Michael is saying, you're on the right path. Keep going. Don't allow this person to trip you up and to distract you. Accept it for what it is. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. King of Swords. Make mind over heart decisions. You got to remove your emotions out of it. Okay. Then we have sense of humor. You got to take your emotions out of it and just laugh at it at this point. Laugh at this person's, attempts to pull you out of character. It's like King of Swords. You see it clearly now. You see what their little antics are trying to achieve. But at the end of the day, they're just tripping themselves up. They're just making themselves go deeper into this stuck and bound energy. Because you're no longer allowing it to affect you. You won't anymore. You're unbothered. You're going to be laughing at the shit. Like, the fuck? Are you serious? Are you so childish? Oh, you tried to get me. You tried to make me feel some type of way. Let me pinch your cheek. That was so cute. You tried it. Girl, boy, stop. Let's read the prayer. It says, thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experience in a new light. And we have the Hangman here, didn't I say? And this is coming out underneath the row of cards that has the Hangman. I said the Hangman is, seeing things from a different perspective. This person is upside down. You can't really see it, but he's upside down. When you're right side up, you see things a certain way. And when you're upside down, everything is a little different. But seeing things from a different perspective until you reach enlightenment. And Archangel Michael is helping you to do that. Like it says here, thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so I can lovingly, laugh at human nature. I'm willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. Don't allow this person to take you off your path. Archangel Michael already told you that you're on the right path. Don't allow them to take you off your path. And finally, we have admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. The prayer. I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace. Like I said, it's hard. It's tough. But face those feelings, And Archangel Michael prayed to him and asked him to help you to face your feelings with grace. Deal with the grief. Because, you may have lost some people. You may have, and you having to remove your emotions from this person, it's kind of like a death, So you have to grieve that. You have to face those feelings, And Archangel Michael will help support you in that, with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. I'm going to read it one more time. I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with the grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. All right. So I'm going to pull the divine directions, pull a few of these. So let's shuffle that. This is really beautiful. I mean, it's, not favorable circumstances, but at the end of the day, it's just a healing message that's here to provide you with strength and courage, to leave an unhealthy situation. And that's always beautiful. That's always a beautiful thing. So we have teach. And you walking away, you're teaching them to value themselves. Eventually one day they may, begin to walk that journey of healing. And you have to know that what you're doing now you're teaching them, and it's going to help them on their journey whenever they choose to do the right thing. You're on the right path. Decide. So again, you need to decide to walk away from this situation and to just let spirit handle it. Remove your emotions, and focus on with this 5 of Cups card, you got 3 cups that are knocked over and 2 cups that are still upright. It's time for you to turn around and focus on those 2 cups that are upright. I know you probably couldn't see that, but it's time for you to make that executive decision. And then we have create. It's coming out over the star card. All the energy that you were given to this person, you can now put it into yourself and begin to create the life that you want. Just to focus on being creative, because we have the star card here. You are a star, so you may be writing music, you may be dancing, choreographing, writing a book, teaching a class or whatever, but just taking that leadership role in your life and just taking the steps that you need to take to, achieve the goals that you want. I was looking for a card to represent family, but the family card itself came out here, and it came out over the 6 of Pentacles, So again, there's a family situation, maybe a sibling, someone that's like family, still could be a lover. Sometimes we love our lovers, and they become family to us, but, it's time, we're going to have to kind of remove our emotions from certain people within our families, whether it's a sibling, a mother, a brother, cousin, whatever, a lover. You would know who this is for or who it's towards. But family is everything. And when it's time for you to reconnect, you will. So don't focus. Abundance is coming out over that 5 of Cups. I just said, the 5 of Cups, 3 cups are knocked over. There's 2 other cups. It's time for you to turn around and focus on those 2 cups that are still upright, because that's going to walk you into abundance, great abundance. And, bottom of the deck, we have victory. And underneath that, we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is, abundance, breaking generational curses and building generational wealth. You're about to be building generational wealth. Again, you're breaking generational curses as well, because you're not accepting, this low vibrational energy. And like I said, when they're ready to turn their life around and decide to do things the right way, they're going to look back on how you handled yourself. And they're going to learn, they're going to know subconsciously how to pull themselves out of the muck and mire. And then underneath that is the King of Pentacles, which is abundance, The King of Pentacles got the Midas touch. So, and you focusing on those 2 cups that are still upright, Spirit is able to, to have your undivided attention. That leaves you open to receive, new gifts that Spirit is possibly trying to bless you with. And then we have the Wait card. So, the wait is over. Spirit is about to bless you. That's what I'm feeling that is saying. You waited long enough, because it's out over this Knight of Pentacles. You've been through this long enough with this family member or this lover. And it's time for you to admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Admit the truth to yourself about this situation. Because it's been blocking your creativity in a way. So Spirit just wants you to be in the energy of flow. With you releasing this person, like I said, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. With you leaving that, it's going to open you up even more to flow. You may have already been in the flow vibration, but there's always deeper levels. There's always more to learn, and you're elevating. You are ascending, and you are awakening to even deeper understanding. So this is in the shadows. This is in the shadows. Bottom of the deck says, I scared myself that day. Maybe that's, the day they realize that they lost you. They were aware. Like I said, they're aware of it. But they can't change. There is something that just will not allow them to live in peace. They realize it. And when they realize it, it scared them. But they're stuck. But they have, remember, like over this decide energy, or with this decide energy, it's all this stuck energy. They have to decide that they want better, But until then, you need to decide to, stop focusing on those 3 cups that are toppled over and focus on those 2 cups that are still upright. I don't need your approval. And realizing that you don't need their approval to move on. You don't need their approval to take your love back, to take your attention back. We have, I lied to you. Like I said, they did things to look like, that they were changing. But it was just for that moment. It wasn't anything that was lasting. You didn't imagine it. And Spirit is saying, you saw it right. You saw things right. You didn't imagine it. Like, there was some hope, but at the same time, just as you suspected, possibly, because you've been on this roller coaster for a long time with this person, you knew that, them acting right and accordingly wasn't going to last that long. Look at that. I need to focus on my healing. And then you realizing that, admitting the truth to yourself, you're realizing that you need to focus on your healing. You're realizing that it's time to leave, just like with the 9 of Cups. What I felt with that card is you just focusing on, the compliments that you have, and just growing deeper in that, allowing that to shield you and protect you from the bullshit that people may be trying to distract you with. With 9 of Cups, you're focused as fuck. I need to focus on my healing, and that's exactly what you're doing. Next card is, I'm happy that it's over. With you releasing that, surrendering it, truly surrendering it to Spirit. You may have thought you surrendered it before, but now you're really surrendering it. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. And once you truly do, you're going to find that happiness even the more, that abundance, that energy of creativity, Sometimes I hear your voice in my head. Everything that you've said to them, they hear it, they remember it. The next card is, I took the easy way out. The easy way out is to point out the splinter in your eye and not even tend to the house that's in theirs. to blame you for everything. You know, if I don't know what to say. Yeah, because you're not taking accountability. You're not gonna know what to say if you're not taking accountability. If that's not what you're doing, you may not want to hear anything else. I know I wouldn't. I don't want to hear anything else until you take accountability, you know, and have actions to back that up. I've been struggling lately, you know. They've been struggling, whether you know it or not. They've been struggling. But it says, leaving you hurt me too. And this is the energy that you're in. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. And you're working on leaving, but it hurts you too. It hurts you too. I know more than you think, you know. I feel like that's your energy. And it's also their energy. They know that they're doing the wrong thing, you know. They know it. But it's just the devil energy. Look at that. I was careless with you. They know they were careless. And they know that they're still being careless with you. I pretend that I don't care. I wish you would come back. Exactly. But if you're pretending that you don't care, why would anyone come back? Why would I come back to that, you know? Waiting. I'm waiting for an apology. And that's what you're feeling. That's what you're feeling. You're waiting for an apology, but you're also waiting for actions to back it up, because this person may apologize over and over and over. Or they may be the type of person that don't apologize. They may have apologized once and thought that was supposed to fix it, but they apologized but continued the same actions. So what is anyone supposed to do with that? You know? So, I don't know. Maybe they want an apology from you. If you feel like you deserve them, if they deserve an apology, I don't know for what. You know, when all you did was try to love, and they had their arms folded up like this Four Cups card here. So that can't be. That can't be them. Because like it says here, I know more than you think. They know they don't deserve no apology. So there ain't no way they can be expecting one from you. They were careless with you. It was all on them. I want to tell you so many things. I'm sure you do. I'm sure they do. I fear that you will reject me. They need to find the strength to do it when they're really ready. No matter if they reject you or not, they're going to take that chance because it means that much to them. They're going to keep trying because it means that much to them. They know they were wrong. So if they're not putting in that energy of trying, that same energy they put into making your life hell, if they can't put that same energy into making things right, fuck out of my face. You did not break me, is what you're saying. You didn't break me. You put a lot of energy into breaking me, but you didn't break me. I couldn't tell you face to face. Your bad. Ain't my problem. I do wish you well. Your actions don't show it. Deep down you may, but your actions don't show it. But you know, it is what it is. Your body language says so much. And they may be talking about you. You have, and you cutting off your emotions, making mind over heart decisions. Of course. Your body is saying, I'm not about them games no more. And there go apology. I'm sorry. Yeah, I bet you are. You're not part of my plan. With you surrounding yourself with your accomplishments and, being focused on your healing, they're not a part of your plan right now. I hope I will see you again sometime. That's you. You're not part of my plan right now. But when you get on that right track and we're vibing on the same frequency, then we can see each other. And you're like, so I hope I will see you again one day. I hope you will make the decision to do the work. I hope you will make the decision to really look to learn the lessons. I hope you will make the decision to do the shadow work that you need to do. It says here, I focused on you instead of my grief. So like I was saying here, you know, maybe time for you to release them. But in you releasing them, you may not have, you know, grieved that, really set in those feelings. What it says here on the admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly, it says, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. I thought one of these cards spoke of grief. Either way, a lot of these cards, you know, has courage in them. I have 4 Archangel Michael cards here. And 3 of them has the word courage in it. You know, seek confidence in one of them and strength in another. So you need to have confidence in your strength to be able to face your feelings. Be confident in the courage that you have within you to take this spirit-led action with the Knight of Wands here. Because you're teaching, whether you know it or not, you're teaching the people around you how to have self-love. Not in a selfish way, but in a self-full way. You are grounded within yourself and you know what you deserve. You know, so you're filling your own cup. You're not waiting for family or anyone outside of you to fill your cup. You're learning to fill your own cup. And in you just living your life, you're living by example. So you're teaching others, you know, teaching people around you. I'm just going to look at this next card. Next time, I will listen to my intuition. This is spirit-led. Spirit-led. Spirit communicates to you within, you know, through your intuition. So, you know, again, you're teaching people to trust their intuition and to just flow, to surrender, and to trust in themselves and in their spirit guides, in their higher self, in their spirit self, you know? So I'm gonna get just a few of my little handmade cards here. Not too many. We've been rocking out on this, in this read for a minute. I just cut the deck to cultivating peace. So you're leaving this unhealthy situation so that you can cultivate peace for yourself. And the peace that you need in order to end these generational curses and to build generational legacy. You cultivating the peace that you need to focus on yourself and focus on your healing. No longer, you know, giving time and energy to, you know, people who are deciding, you know, making it a point to misunderstand you and to not receive the love you have to offer. They're choosing that. You're seeing clearly that they're choosing that, you know? So we have impatient. This person may be growing impatient with you ignoring them or whatever, but that's a personal problem. You're on your path. Look, cord severed. You know, you've cut in the cords, you know. If you're not, you're about to truly cut the cords. It's coming out under the King of Swords. Making mind over heart decisions. And you're leaving this unhealthy situation. You're freeing yourself. You're going to be in the energy of rejoicing, of celebration. It's going to be a financial increase, you know, successfully released from toxic people. Period. Exit point. You've reached your exit point. You're on the right path. So you're no longer about to allow this person to distract you from your path. Betraying your pure heart. So we have BLH, which could be an initial in their first, middle, or last name. I'm seeing the word black. So this person may be under black magic. They may have been doing black magic on you to, you know, halt your abundance from coming in. And if so, that was the wrong decision. They made the wrong decision fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? They made the wrong decision in challenging you. They made the wrong decision in playing mind games on you. And it's coming out over a sense of humor. Now you can just laugh at that shit. Like, again, all you tried it, that's cute. You fucked with the wrong one, though. I'm not going to fall victim to your mind games. Look, people mad. They hate your healing. They hate that they can't control you with their bullshit anymore. Metatron. I think Metatron and Archangel Michael, cool. You know, they boys, in my opinion. But Metatron is a powerful energy. I need to, you know, do some research so I can write more information about him on this card. But I fucks with Metatron. I got a Metatron deck, actually, too. And, you know, he's a very powerful ascended master, you know. Really works with the Akashic records and things like this. So, you know, you and this person may have had lifetimes where you were at odds. You know, this isn't the first one, but, you know, you are an earth angel. Metatron protects earth angels. King of Pentacles, you got the Midas touch, you know. And you are taking accountability for, you know, enabling this person. Like you, again, I think I mentioned before in the reading that you may have created this monster, you know, by just giving them respect that they didn't earn. But now you're demanding your respect. Before you didn't. You respected them without them earning it. They never really respected you. But again, with this Four Cups card, you just continue to give them that love and they didn't earn it. And so you enabled them and you create this monster, but you're like, no. I'm stepping into my power now. No more throat chakra. And you're speaking up for yourself. And you have spoke up for yourself. Before this throat chakra cleanse, there's a cleanse because there was a blockage, you know, and coming out next is causing unnecessary issues. That blockage in that throat chakra and how you suppressed it in order to just give them love and show grace is what caused, you know, unnecessary issues. But it's time for you to forgive yourself and just look at things with a sense of humor again. The prayer says, thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature, even at your own human nature. And loving people who, you know, forgive yourself for loving people who didn't love you, you know. Forgive yourself for loving people who mistreated you. Forgive yourself for that. That's human nature. Just laugh at it, learn the lesson, and keep it moving. You can still love that person, but from a distance. you know, tough love. You just got to show them tough love right now. So this is these cards going to be for the admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. So we have resin smudge. So you can probably do some, if you have resin, of course, get you some resin, get your activated charcoal, light it, throw your resin on there, and just kind of cleanse your energy. You know, cleanse your energy. It says admit the truth to yourself, forgive yourself, you know, crystal work. So this is all about healing, continue again. You're on the right path. Continue to do your healing work. Don't no longer allow that person to distract you. You're healing yourself. You are cutting, you know, those cords. You're severing those cords. You know, could be dealing with a Libra, but you know, the Libra energy rules the Justice card. You're receiving justice. It says, when in your authenticity, much power and grace shall rally to support you. And that's what you're doing. You're stepping into your power, you know. And when you do that, Archangel Michael, Metatron, is saying we're going to rally to support you, you know. We're going to give you the power, the courage, the strength, the confidence that you need in this matter. Be emotionally strategic. And that's about, you know, staying in the present, staying in flow, staying in the energy of joy, love, and integrity. You know, staying in that white light energy. And have faith in your ancestors to help you to heal this unappreciated energy. This is that coming out underneath the Four of Cups, that, you know, you holding out this love and this person sitting there with their arms folded over. They didn't appreciate what you was trying to give to them. But it's okay. You know, again, you're severing that cord, exit point. They're betrayed. They were betraying your pure heart. It's okay. Because again, you found how to fill your own cup. And your spirit guides, ancestors, ascended masters, they're going to continue to bless you with even more gifts and more gifts and more gifts and more blessings to help you to become even stronger, to handle these challenges with ease and grace. Period. Grace just came out, baby. Grace just came out. Basset, she's making herself known. Psychic protection from hidden negativities. Again, I did speak about the black magic. Basset is here to help protect you from that black magic that may be hidden from you, you know, from that from psychic attacks. Call them Basset to help you with those psychic attacks, you know, and I have a Basset statue here as well. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm feeling some heart chakra energy here. So what I'm going to do is switch this light, okay, to a green one. It's white and green. So we got this white light energy, white pure energy for healing, and the green light to heal the heart chakra. And then we have here, spirit will provide support needed, required for the soul to thrive. I think I mentioned that in the beginning of the read. Self-love. You're doing all this, you know, to honor yourself. The self-love. And no longer create conflict for yourself. And underneath that, I just saw the yoga card. So that's another healing. So work with your crystals. Then we just received some crystals. So I may be sleeping with my crystals tonight. I don't have any, charcoal And I just ordered these cards and a lot and other things off Amazon, but forgot to get more charcoal for my resins. And I have resins. But let's just say the tightness that I was feeling in my heart chakra. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but a chick is cracking, crickety cracking, snap crackle popping. But I don't feel that tightness in my heart chakra anymore. So, and I got these crystals on me. I got the green white light going. So it could be a number of those tools that I'm using to heal, and to, provide that ease needed in this journey of my life. One day, at one point, I won't need these tools anymore. I will absorb their power. You know what I'm saying? And just have that understanding or that immunity, okay, built up within myself. But right now, it just is what it is. And so I have no problem with, you know, asking for help from the sage, employing, the crystals, the deities. I have no problem asking them for help right now. We're on the right path, and like I said, we're children on this path. We're continuously learning. So I have no problem asking the sage, the lights, the color therapy, to hold my hand as I, walk this path. There's no ego here. That's the first thing one must get rid of on this spiritual journey is the ego. But that's what I have for you, family. I hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all. And until next time, peace.